All right, awesome. In this tutorial, we're going to learn about how to install some really important plugins for SEO on a WordPress site. So go ahead and go to your domain, log in, wp-admin. Once you're into the dashboard, click on plugins here on the left. And there are two plugins that are always going to be installed. They come with WordPress installation. Akismet is anti-spam, but there's a completely different one that's free, and this one you have to pay for. So I always delete that. And Hello Dolly is just some kitschy little junk that you'll see a random lyric or a random quote. It's lame. So I always delete those. Get rid of those. Get rid of all the files. And then the first plugin that you're going to want, click Add New, is Google XML sitemaps. And there are a couple different ones, so if you type in Google XML and then sitemaps with an S, that's going to give you the one that I really like. It's by this guy Arne Branchald, German dude. And all you got to do is click Install Now and activate the plugin. And then you go to Settings. And within Settings, this if you're a pro user, you want to set it up yourself some other way, that's fine, you can. But the way it's set up by default is really great. So you can just leave it the way it is. All you got to do is click here to build your sitemap for the first time. And there you go. That's it. The sitemap is built. You don't need to put a link on your homepage for this sitemap. Google will find it. If you have Google Webmasters, you can submit the sitemap through Google Webmaster Tools. Always a great idea. And if you want to see where your sitemap's located, it's right here. Your URL /sitemap.xml. And you can check it out. There it is right there. This is a new site. It's blank. There's nothing on here, so there's not much in the sitemap. But that's how you do that. So that's the first one. Second one, as far as important plugins for SEO, another really essential plugin is going to be the broken link checker. And broken link checker will look on your site, and if there are any broken links, it'll send you an email notification. So you go ahead and activate that one. There you go, done. That's really easy. Say you have a link out to something and it's broken, then you'll get an email notification. You can go in and fix it. It'll tell you what page it's on. It'll even direct you to that page. So those are the first two. The third one you need is an SEO plugin. And you can either get Yoast or you can get all-in-one SEO pack. Both are really good. They're a little bit different. We'll do all-in-one SEO because I like it. We use both actually, depending on the site. But there you go. Install now. This one you have to activate. However, once you activate it, it's still not fully enabled. You've got to go to the admin page, and they'll give you a link right there. If you need to navigate to it later, it's under Settings, All-in-One SEO, and you go ahead and click Enabled to enable the plugin. Now, when you're setting this up, we'll go into setting up the All-in-One SEO pack a little bit more detail in another video, but I just want to tell you right now that every interior page on the site, you can determine what the title tag and description tag is on that page. However, for the home page itself, for your root URL, this bit right here, minus everything else, your root, you set the title tag here, whatever it's going to be, and then your description here. There are limitations on the number of characters for your title tag and description. But we'll go into more detail on all that stuff when we talk about setting up title tags and description tags. That's another tutorial all in itself. So there, once you've put in your options here, you can click Update Options. Those are the three top ones that I like. If you have an existing site and you've moved to WordPress, this is a really great one because this will collect any links that might go to pages that no longer exist and send them back to your home page so you can keep that page flow. This is a 404 redirection. So instead of somebody getting a 404 page not found, they'll get a redirection, which turns into a 301 redirect and sends them back to the home page. So that saves all the flow of any link that's pointed to whatever was a dead page. Say you moved from an HTML site or something else and you moved to WordPress and you didn't catch all the 301 redirects, or you didn't do a 301 redirect because you just didn't know you're supposed to. But I think that's a really good place to start. As far as sitemaps go, if you have a lot of videos on your site, you can get Google XML sitemap for videos, which is pretty spectacular. If you've got a lot of spam coming into your site, you can get anti-spam, ANTI-SPAM. But let's start there for now, and we'll go into a little bit more detail on these plugins in future tutorials.